Good morning, students. It's Miss Greenman here. I'm pulled out today for meetings all day long, so I am in the building, but I'm not able to be here in class with you again today, so you will have a substitute. I wanted to review a little bit of the directions with you through a video, just so that you know what I'm expecting for the assignment we're working on today. So you should already have done the few bell ringer assignments that I had posted for you. I did want you to make you aware of the independent reading assignment. Not all of the classes are on the same schedule, so I'll be going over the independent reading with you in class tomorrow. If you would like to get started on it, you can. Remember that I always have a description for you in the top black box that describes what that particular reading strategy is. So if you would like to get started on that, you may, but I will review independent reading with you tomorrow. The big thing that I want to talk about is the freedom and security assessment that you will be working on in class today. Now, first of all, it's important for you to know this is a graded assignment. You will be completing this alone. You are not allowed to work with other people because it is a graded assignment. A few different things. So right here up at the beginning, I have you doing some close reading tasks. Make sure that you are marking all of the annotations here around the song lyrics. That's going to be really important for you. This is a tricky song. Once you have close read all of this song, breaking it down into several different steps, finding the obvious, defining words, going through and making connections, comments, interpretations, then you can kind of put it all together and come up with a final analysis statement. What's something new that you learned about this particular section of a song lyrics based on your close reading? Then down here, I want you to create or to find two different images, one that captures what you think freedom is and one that captures what you think security is. If you find one of these images online and you're just kind of copying it down, the image that you already found, give me the source. That would be clicking on the picture and finding the URL for that specific image. So go ahead and give me the source if you use it. If you're creating one all of your own, you don't have to cite it, obviously. On the next page, we have another close reading task. This one is for an image. Now, my first group of students and my second group of students, so periods 1 and periods 3, we have not gone over close reading images yet. I would like you to give it a shot. The substitute will be passing out a piece of paper to you with some hints about things that you can talk about when it comes to close reading an image. And then down at the bottom, write what you think this particular image is trying to say. The next section is doing some research. So I want you to think about this whole issue of freedom and security. I want you to come up with one historical event that has occurred where there was some sort of struggle between freedom and security. So in class, we've already addressed 9/11 and how after the terrorist attacks on September 11th, we as a community kind of struggled with this idea of how free should we be and how much security should we have, what should the balance be. You're going to think of another historical event. You are going to find a source online. You are going to tell me what that source is. So you're not plagiarizing, you're citing your sources. Describe the event, when, where, and what happened. Summarize the event for me, and then explain how it shows a struggle between freedom and security. Item 8 here is now thinking back to that utopia that you had created several weeks ago. Given everything we have learned now that we've read through The Giver, we've talked about freedom and security a little bit more, I want you to make at least one change to your utopia and describe it there for me. The last section here on the back page is making an argument. So you've learned about persuasive writing in the past. Perhaps you've learned about argumentative writing as well. This is a way for us to kind of dip our toes into argumentative writing. So you're going to decide which is more important, freedom or security in a community. You're going to just answer these questions, and by answering these questions, you will have created an argument. Make sure that you're using complete sentences. So I could essentially take away my questions and you would have a complete and full paragraph written there as an argument. Now, I know that we're covering quite a bit in this. I want you to take your time. You have all class period to work on this assignment. I want you to use it, okay? This will be due, I'm going to make the due date for this Friday, so you have plenty of time to work on it, plenty of time to come see me and talk to me during tutorial if you need to. I will ask you at the beginning of class tomorrow if anybody has it finished. I will collect it then from you. If you have any questions as you're working through this today, I am in the building, I'm in meetings, but I will be able to respond to Schoology messages every once in a while. So if you have a specific question, go ahead and shoot me a Schoology message, and then I'll respond to you that way. If you finish with the freedom and security assessment, you can feel free to move on to your vocab homework for the week. You can read your independent reading book. You can work on those assignments. Or remember, in Schoology, there's a downtime folder that has an enrichment section and an additional support section. You can work on any assignments there. Okay, thanks guys. Enjoy the day.